Hey, good morning, my friends. This is M Live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Couple of weather systems we're watching. The first one comes through today, early tonight, and it is a weak storm system with just an inch or so of some snow in the southern third of the state. I'll show that to you in just a moment. Second one is a stronger storm system, and it's still giving us just a glancing blow into Michigan. If you're traveling to the south, you're going to have a real mess into Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York. And even in about the southern third, I'd say from I-94 southward, Friday night, Saturday night, we'll be on the snowy side, on the slick side. So we'll update you on that. And also the cold air is coming. Get ready for the normal Michigan winter weather pattern to start to kick in. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. This is M Live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa, and let's get to it. Hey, good morning, Joe Narat. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And Mary Top, good morning to you. Let's get to it and show you the first storm system. And if you're traveling to south, this is where the brunt of this snow is. And this is not the main storm system. This is just a weak storm system coming through. But you can see a few elements of snow showers. And those will be moving east across Michigan today. Here is the radar forecast. Cold disc golf weekend. Yes, it will be. Okay, radar forecast into 10, 11, 12 o'clock, noon. And so you're seeing that as you travel to the south, snow more widespread, a little heavier. We can have some snow showers around Michigan, but nothing substantial. And most of it's going to be in the southern part of the state, probably not Clare and not Mount Pleasant and maybe not Traverse City, other than just a hit or miss snow shower. Now we're into this evening, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, 11, and midnight. Hey, good morning, Ocala, Florida. Must be nice with the weather we have coming. And so here's the area of snow moving on to the east. A quick look at snowfall totals out of this weak weather system. And there you see it. We'll call it an inch in the southeast part. Adrian, you have probably an inch on the way tonight, this afternoon, and tonight we'll call it. Down to the south into Indiana, solid 1 to 2 inches. Boy, everybody's in Florida, it looks like. Land O'Lakes checking in. Yes, Old Man Winter is settling in. Okay, so let's get to the next system, more important weather system. Okay, we're into Friday, midday here. So if you have some traveling to do, Friday is the day to do it around the Great Lakes. And let's get to Saturday morning sunrise. Here's the storm system. Yes, Stacy, I do sound different. I sound better, hopefully. I have a new microphone hooked up to the phone, so it's better quality audio, hopefully. Hey, good morning, Traverse City. So this is Saturday morning. The storm system getting its act together. The heaviest snow in here is going to be in your darker blues, and this can be freezing precipitation, sleet, or freezing rain. Let's go to midday Saturday, and you can see where the heaviest band of snow is through central Illinois, central Indiana, into Ohio. And now we're into Saturday evening, 7 o'clock. Heaviest snow setting up Indiana into Ohio. What about Michigan? The accumulating snow coming up into southeast lower Michigan. And let's go to Sunday morning, 7 a.m. Do you like that sound? You're mentioning that I sound different. Do you like the sound quality? It's hard for me to tell. I can go back and listen to the audio and the video. Okay, so you're saying the sound keeps breaking up. Well, hold on. Let me make sure I'm all connected here, which can happen. Okay, it should be connected. All right, so the storm system then by Sunday moving on, and then you get about a 24-hour period of some lake effect. Raymond, next Tuesday, 20 inches. No. Notice that every storm system here recently has had 20 inches the next storm, 20 inches next storm. Tell you what's happening, we're in such an active pattern that no storm can really build up that quickly, because two storms won't come in the same area at the same time unless one's coming from north, one's coming from south. Then they merge and sometimes they stop, and that's a biggie. But when you have storms coming across the country, the next one pushes the other one out, and those are typically in the heaviest band, a 6 to 10 inch snow, with 10 being hard because it's about a 12 to 24 hour snow. All right, so somebody's saying they don't like the sound. Still cutting up. Okay, I don't know exactly why. That might be just an internet connection. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to try to. Okay, that's about the best I can do there. All right, so let's go back. And in fact, somebody's mentioning next week, here's another system. And that one looks a little bit further north. Sounds like in helium. Okay, well, let's do this. And see how that sounds. I don't think it'll sound as good, but we'll have to see here. All right, so snowfall totals. First system, an inch or two. Okay, and then next system, Saturday into early Sunday. And it's been pretty consistent. The heaviest band, central Illinois, central Indiana, northern Ohio. We'll call this a 6 to 10 inch band, down to about the Kentucky border. Could be a 25-mile strip of some freezing rain right there. And then as you get south, you would be okay. And then in Michigan, let's call it's probably a 3 to 5 inch snow from, let's say Lansing and Oakland County southward. Okay, and then 1 to 3, Saginaw, Grand Rapids, Flint, the Thumb, and then less than an inch, northern sections, Traverse City, northern lower, but that's before the lake effect, and then you could start to get some areas of several inches of lake effect, not a real big widespread situation, but some lake effect. And we'll just go out and show you the next storm system, the path that may take, and it adds on. Now remember, this is cumulative. First storm system, 3 to 5. Next one, maybe 3 to 5. So you're seeing that over the course of the next week or two, let's call it the next 10 days, we will have some snow across the southern half of lower Michigan, and I will definitely keep you updated on that. Northville, how many inches? I'm going to say you're going to be in the 3 to 5 inch range by the time it's done. 3 should be doable. 5 might be a little bit on the high side. Is this based on European model map? No, this is the GFS, and the European is just about the same, within maybe about 10 or 20 miles and within about an inch or two. So it's based on that. Lapeer, you're probably looking at a total of 2 to 4 inches. Midland, you're probably 1 to 3, but I would lean more toward the 1 to 2. Flint, you're probably in the 2 to 4. I would go right smack dab in the middle of that. Spring Lake, you're probably in the 2 to 4. We getting hit to it's just starting below us. Watch TV news. Okay, Cadillac, you're an inch or less. Yes, daughter-in-law going to Big Rapids. Tomorrow is fine. Monday, it's going to be cold, so the roads, any snow will stick on the roads. The last thing I want to leave you with is the wind chill
forecast. After the storm system goes by Sunday, look at these wind chills, minus 10 to minus 25 on a stiff northerly wind. So when folks are asking, will it be safe to travel? How quickly do roads clean up when the temperatures really drop? Not as quickly. And here we are into Monday morning, and let's just go out in the future several days into next week, and you can see that the cold is becoming more common and will be heading this way. So we do have some big weather changes on the way here across Michigan. So that's what we have now. We have light snow today. I would call it an inch in southern lower. We have a heavier snow, a big snowstorm just to our south Saturday into Saturday night. And then for Michigan, we'll look for 3 to 5 in the south, far south, 1 to 3 just north of that to, say, Saginaw Bay City, and then less than an inch north of that. We'll watch another storm system Tuesday to Wednesday of next week, and we will also watch definitely colder air trickle in over the next week or so. Guess what? I guess it's just the opposite of what you'd expect, 4th of July weekend and on. You'd say, if you don't like the heat, you'd say, well, it's going to get somewhat hot in July and I'm going to be uncomfortable. This is just the opposite. It is going to get somewhat cold here in Michigan, as you'd expect it in late January, and so just get used to it for a while. It might be about a 3 to 4 week colder than normal spell. I'm writing a post now about that. I look back in the last 46 days, we've only had 9 days colder than normal. Since December 1st, only 9 days colder than normal, and most of those have been 2, 3, 5 degrees colder than normal, not extreme. Going north to Roscommon on Tuesday and back Friday. How's it look? Rosa Rukapati. That's a little bit too early to be confident on that, but Tuesday could have a snow moving across Michigan, and Friday is really too far out in the future to tell what's going on. There's your morning update. Thanks for joining me here live on MLive. Tell your friends we update you with this and answer your questions too. Do you get that anywhere else, I ask you? Probably not. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great day.